a Day Habit with your host Adam here in the studio. This is a show where we crack some Magic the Gathering packs, 2 usually, and see which one gives us the best card or card of the day. And we're going to do that today for sure. I see Snoop is here. Good to see you. Ma, you're here too. Thanks for being here. So yeah, it is Monday, the beginning of another week. And you know what that means. We got to try our hardest. We got to do our best, right? And so what we get from that is, the fun and the ability to crack packs. So we're going to do that. And today we have Throne of Eldraine and Lorwyn Eclipsed. I mean, they're a good match, a good matchup because they both kind of contain the same sorts of beasties. Like there's going to be knights and fairies and giants and goblins and you know what I mean? Like all that same kind of stuff in these 2 different sets. So let's see which one gives us the best of the best. We're going to start with Throne of Eldraine like we usually do, with that whole age before beauty thing. Let's do it! Monday. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and on the weekends, between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Snoop has a prediction. He says that Lorwyn is about to wipe the floor with Eldraine. You know what? You're probably right, Snoop. Oh, give me 1 sec here. We got to adjust the lighting a little bit. We got to dim the lights. Bring it down low so that you can see these cards glow, baby, glow. So we got a token there for adventuring. Merfolk Secret Keeper. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, there's the Merfolk. Just like grabbing this lady by the face. I don't know if they're enjoying it or not. So you get Adventure Deeper, 1 cost blue. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. So mill 4 cards. And then you can pay 1 just for a 0/4 Merfolk Wizard. It does nothing. All right then. Didn't say please. Oh, well, you really should have thought about that before you opened your big mouth there, buddy. 3 cost instant, counter target spell. Its controller puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. It's a counter spell with mill. It's pretty cool. I like that one. Didn't say please. It's got to be one of the best counter spells out there. Ardenvale Paladin, 4 cost, 2/5 Human Knight. Look at the armor on that guy or gal. I don't know, but yeah, that's one beautiful horsey. Adamant, if at least 3 white mana was spent to cast a spell, Ardenvale Paladin enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty good. A 3/6 for 4. I like it. That's a good night. Good night. Beloved Princess. Is she beloved of the night? She's a human noble, 1/1 for 1 with lifelink. Beloved Princess can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Oh, you gotta like that. Yeah, that's handy. That's real handy in a white deck. A little bit of unblockable there against your big, huge, powerful opponents. I like it. Scorching Dragonfire, 2 cost instant. Scorching Dragonfire deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Good card. I mean, it's kind of like a slightly more expensive but advanced Lightning Bolt. Right? You're doing the 3 damage. And yeah, it's only to creature or planeswalker, but you can exile it, right? But it has to be like if it would die. So, I mean, it's not a straight up exile, so it has its drawbacks. Return to Nature, 2 cost instant, choose 1. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or exile target card from a graveyard. These kinds of cards are just great to have, especially in your opening hand. When you're trying to get a little card advantage, this is great. It's like having 3 cards in 1. Well, it is. Signpost Scarecrow is a 4 cost, 2/4 with Vigilance. You can pay 2 and add 1 mana of any color. So it's a bit of mana fixing. It's not the best mana fixing out there, but it does come with a 2/4 body with Vigilance. That's pretty good. And, Scarecrows, right? Am I right? I like Scarecrows. That's cool. Charmed Sleep. That horrible mana dork. It's not even a dork. He doesn't even tap or anything. He's just a fixer. He's a mana fixer-upper. He's got mana in his trench coat in the alley, and you're going to pay for it. So Charmed Sleep is a 3-cost enchantment. When Charmed Sleep enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature, and it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, it is pretty bad, Snoop. Forever Young. 2-cost, put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library. Draw a card. Put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library. I'm assuming that means in any order you want. And you draw a card? What is this? Forever Young. I mean, that's a wicked card. That's really good. Holy smokes. Okay, Flutter Fox, 2-cost fox with 2/2. As long as you control an artifact or enchantment, Flutter Fox has flying. Look at those wings on his feet. What a cutie. Oh, can I pet that dog? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Very cute. Sage of the Falls. Look at that 5-cost 2/5 Merfolk Wizard. Whenever Sage of the Falls or another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So you gotta discard. You don't have to, though. You may draw a card, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's good. You can decide, right? You can decide. Do I have something I don't want? I can get something maybe I do want. Inspiring Veteran is a Boros 2/2 for 2. Other knights you control get +1/+1. This is great for a knight deck, obviously. Like, if you're doing a knight deck, you want to have cards like this that give all of your knights +1/+1. Obviously. Good card. Inspiring Veteran. It's pretty cool. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Now here's a dork, but it's not a dork. It's not a body. It's like a mana rock, but it's a spinning wheel. 3-cost, tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Then you can pay 5 and tap target creature. This is a good card. Great card, in fact. Like, there's a lot of mana dorks out there that are going to cost you 3 for that, right? But this one comes with an extra feature where if you've got enough mana, you can tap other creatures. It's fantastic. Real good. Love it. And there's lots of ways you could use that, right? Like, when you're tapping other creatures these days, sometimes you want to tap your own because they have effects for, you know, when they tap. And you don't necessarily want to attack with that creature, so you can tap it with this. Pretty cool. Piper of the Swarm. So obviously, this is the Pied Piper. Look, there's this rats behind him. Human Warlock, rare. 2-cost 1/3. Rats you control have menace. This is freaking wicked. Really? Rats you control have menace. That's disgusting. Okay, so, and it's not legendary. You can put 4 of these in your 60-card deck. And yeah, this is potential for card of the day. This is crazy. Rats you control have menace. You can pay 2 and create a 1/1 black rat creature token with menace. And pay 4, you can sacrifice 3 rats and gain control of target creature. This is despicable. The Piper of the... This is awesome. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, that's wicked. Piper of the Storm. Love it. But you know what though, Ma? It does remind me like of the Shrek Pied Piper. The Shrek Pied Piper is hilarious when he gets the witches dancing. Yeah, that's a good time. Anyway, Piper of the Swarm is definitely potential card of the day. And I've always wanted to make a really killer rat deck. Oh man, if I only had like 3 more of these, that'd just be so wicked. All right, we're gonna dig into it. Lorwyn Eclipsed. Let's see if we can beat that Piper. You gotta pay the Piper, and today we're gonna look for like maybe a Squelcher. I don't know, maybe oh god, the names are escaping me. There's quite a few good chase cards from this set. So let's just see what we get. Starting you off with a Rooftop Percher. This is super common in this set. It's okay. A 3/3 flying changeling, and it exiles things. You gain 3 life. Yeah, exiles from graveyards. Ah, Abby. Abby's kind of getting in the way here today, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. So, Rooftop Percher. And then we got the Aquatex Defenses. 2-cost flash, enchant creature you control. When it enters, enchanted creature gains hexproof until end of turn, and then it also gets +1/+2. That's pretty decent for 2. Decent little aura enchantment there. Wanderbrine Preacher. So 2-cost 2/2 Merfolk Cleric. See, the Merfolks in this one. There's Merfolks in the Throne of Eldraine. I feel like they're a big match for each other. These Eldraine and where are we again? Lorwyn. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. See, that's the thing. Like, you could tap this with that spinning wheel and gain 2 life if you really wanted to. If you wanted to, you could. Evolving Wilds, well, we all know what that's about. This is a pretty one, too. Yeah, the Lorwyn Evolving Wilds is a nice one. I don't think we're going to make it back in time to introduce, or for introduction to Prophecy. Yeah, I screwed that up. Dawnhand Eulogist, 4-cost 3/3 with Menace. This is a good elf warlock. Black-green elves, of course, in this set. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Then if there is an elf card in your graveyard, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Pretty decent. You could bounce that a few times. Tend the Sprigs, 3-cost sorcery. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Then, if you control 7 or more lands and or tree folks, create a 3/4 green tree folk creature token with reach. Not bad. Burning Curiosity is a 3-cost sorcery. As an addition to cast this spell, you may blight 1. So it's a may, you don't have to. But you can then exile top 2 cards of your library. If the additional cost was paid, exile the top 3 cards instead. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Pretty good, pretty good. That's a little temporary card advantage. Blight Rot, 3 costs, put 4 -1/-1 counters on target creature. I mean, that's hard to stop that. That even gets indestructible if I'm not mistaken, because it just zeroes out. Yeah, and then you got Thought-Weft Lieutenant, 2-cost 2/2 Kithkin Soldier. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin you control enters, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. Excellent card for Kithkins, obviously. More of these +1/+1s for all. You know, for whatever you want. And it gains trample till end of turn. It's good. Eclipsed Flamekin, 3-cost 1/4 Elemental Scout. Look at the artwork on this one. That's cool. Is he like painting weird like glass, like, I don't know, like conjuring glass paintings of some kind? When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an elemental, island, or mountain card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. Excellent card. Excellent card for your elemental deck, of course. Blue and red, right on target. Very cool. Springleaf Drum, 1-cost artifact. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, and I mean, you can tap things and they do good things for you, like that Merfolk that gives you 2 life every time it becomes tapped. Figure of Fable. Excellent. Fantastic. 1-cost 1/1, but that's not all. So you pay another 1. This creature becomes a Kithkin Scout with base power and toughness of 2/3. You pay 3 more after that. If this creature was a Scout, it becomes a Kithkin Soldier with base power and toughness of 4/5. And then you can pay another 6, and it becomes a Kithkin Avatar with base power and toughness 7/8 and protection from each of your opponents. This is such a good card. Such a good card. Does it beat the Piper? I don't know. We'll have to take a look and compare again. It's going up there anyway. And then we've got a foil Foraging Wickermaw. Wah wah. 2-cost Scarecrow, 1/3. When it enters, you surveil 1. Not bad. Pay 1, add 1 mana of any color. This creature becomes that color until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Now this is great actually for Vivid. Right? You can use this to add colors temporarily for your Vivid triggers. So yeah, very, very interesting card. Works quite well, actually. I played it in Draft, and it definitely helped me out with Vivid. Very cool. And then we've got a mountain and a merfolk / shapeshifter token. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. We got 2 worthy cards today. You've got your Figure of Fable, which, I mean, you can't argue. That's a really excellent card. This Piper of the Swarms is just calling to me, though. It's so good. It's so good. 2 cost 1/3 rats. You control have menace. You can create rats. You can sacrifice rats to control other target creatures. Ugh. If it has ears, it will dance to my tune. You guys, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Figure of Fable's really good. But I'm not big on Kithkin. To be honest, I'm not that big on the Kithkin. I mean, it's a good card, though. It's new, right? It's newer. But, I mean, for me, the Piper of the Swarm is really calling. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Snoop. Talking about Kithkin being creepy. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to name it Piper of the Swarm, Card of the Day. Let's have another look. Rats you control have menace. That's disgusting. And you create rats for 2. And you take other people's stuff by sacking rats. That's really good. Yeah, better go with the rats is right, Ma. You got it. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me here on Smith Stack Pack-A-Day Habit on your Monday in the studio. Smith Stack Pack-A-Day Habit is where we crack 2 packs of Magic the Gathering and see which pack gives us the best card. And then we name the card of the day. We do that every day from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And on the weekends between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So join us every day because we're just gonna keep on doing it whether you're here or not. So you might as well be here. So come on down and enjoy some pack cracking with us. We'd love to see you. Thanks again, you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye-bye now.